Hey guys. Alright, so I had to work this morning. I worked a couple hours, just did some welding, stuff like that. But I am parked over at the shop, and I'm going to stay here tonight. It is Saturday. But I figured it's a good opportunity to show you guys the pressure cooker. Some of you from my earlier vids, back when I first started my channel, I did a little bit with it. And I did some stuff live, on a live hangout. But what I figured we'd do today is we'd start with something simple. I'm going to end up making hummus, okay? But in order to make the hummus, you have to have the chickpeas, garbanzo beans, chichi beans, and I like to use the dried. I do use canned for salads and things like that if I don't have any prepared that are dried. But I prefer to use the dried because you don't get the sodium from the canning process. Plus, when you make them yourself, you can season the water, you can do different things to increase the flavor, and also the texture I find is much better. So let me show you the pressure cooker and what we're going to be doing. Now this is going to be like a two-part video, I think. What I want to do is make the chickpeas first, use the pressure cooker, and then follow it up with a video on actually making the hummus. Let me show you the pressure cooker, and then we can get on to actually cooking the chickpeas. This is the Power Innovation Pressure Cooker XL. It's the same, basically the same one, or is the same one, that you see on the infomercials on TV. You know something, I bought this either Bed Bath & Beyond or Kohl's. I'm not sure. It might have been Kohl's because I had some Kohl's cash plus a coupon, and so I think I got a really good deal on it. But if I was to change pressure cookers now, I would definitely get the Instapot. I really like the idea of having a stainless steel inner pot rather than the Teflon. Okay, first thing we're going to do is, let me get out of the light here. We have 2 pounds of chickpeas. Okay, 2 different brands, doesn't really matter. You'll find that cooking them this way is much more cost effective rather than using the can. Like I said before, it's not that I don't like to use the can, but or that I don't use the can. But if I have the time, I definitely make from dried beans. First thing we're going to do is we're going to open these up. And we're going to sort through them to make sure there's no little pebbles or sticks or dirt or any of the chickpeas that I really don't like the look of. We're going to get rid of. We'll rinse them off and get them into the pressure cooker. So stay tuned for that. Alright, first thing we're going to do is just sort through them. Get rid of any pieces that don't look right. Any open ones, crushed ones, things like that. We're also looking for any small stones, pebbles, pieces of sticks, things like that. These all look good. And we'll put them right into a strainer. Alright. A lid to the Tupperware really works good for this. I've used it before. It's one of my big Tupperwares I keep in the camper here. And we'll put these into the strainer. Alright, now we'll rinse these really good, shake them out, the water that's in there, and then we'll get them into the pressure cooker, and we'll start the second pound. So let's get the other pound cleaned, in here, rinsed well, and into the pressure cooker. Okay, so we've added enough water to we're about 2 to 3 inches above the beans. And what we're going to do is add 2 good spoonfuls of chopped garlic. Full. If you're looking for exact measurements, I'm not your guy because I don't do that. I eyeball everything. I do add a little bit of black pepper as well. Now you can add anything you want. I'd like to put like a bay leaf. A lot of times I'll put, for 2 pounds, I'll put 2 bay leaves in, which add a nice flavor to it, adds a nice flavor to it. But I don't have any bay leaves and I'm not running to the store now, so this will do. We'll just give this a quick stir, plug in the pressure cooker. Now the pressure cooker here is just over 1,000 watts. I think it's 1,100 watts. Let's look. I can't remember offhand. It's 1,000 watts. Running off the inverter is not a problem. Even with the TV on and the lights that I have here. For the 35-40 minutes I'm going to be running this. During the day now, full sun. I wouldn't do this at night or on a cloudy day. without the generator running. So I'm not going to run the generator. We're just going to use the solar and the battery power. I use my bean setting and then time adjust. You know, a lot of times 35 minutes is actually perfect, all the way up to 40 minutes. But what I find is when you do 30 minutes, you just don't open it for the extra 5 minutes. So after it beeps, I'll unplug it and I'll let some of the pressure reduce naturally without actually blasting the steam open. That also helps here in the rig with keeping moisture and stuff like that under control. All right, so let's get the lid locked down. Line up the lid. Push down, lock it closed. We'll make sure that our steam release valve is in the closed position. All right, so this is pretty much set. I don't have to do anything for the next 30 minutes. Now a word from our sponsor. Not really, but having Monster Orange. I like it because it's 0 sugar. Still not good for you, but it's much better than that Rockstar crap. No offense, Coates. Yeah, the chickpeas are done. 0. And it goes into the keep warm right here. But we're just going to unplug it now. Now what I like to do is I just put a piece of paper towel over the steam port here. And that just catches some of the steam. I mean, I use a towel too, or a dish towel. And then just flip it open slowly. And just keep the paper towel over it. I do have the fantastic fan going. Ow, just burned myself. So. Oh, look at the steam going right out. Take a look at that, huh? Look at those beautiful chickpeas. Still a good amount of liquid in there to make sure that, you know, they're fully hydrated. Look at that, guys. I gotta taste them. Still got some good texture. They're not too mushy. Yep, good. All right, let's get these strained and into containers, and then we'll make the hummus. I won't make hummus out of all this. Like I said, some of it I'll put in containers for salads, and sometimes I like to just have a bowl with a little bit of butter, salt, and pepper, hot, or maybe even a little salad dressing cold. So I have a Tupperware here that I'm going to put it in and let it cool, and then we will make the hummus. Alright guys, the next part of this video, we'll make the hummus. I'm actually going to use my Ninja to make the hummus. I don't have a food processor, and I'm afraid the NutriBullet is going to be too, it's going to blend it too much and not give it that kind of coarse texture. So what I have is a Ninja that I bought before the NutriBullet, and we'll go into that in the next video. But that's it, guys. I'm going to let these cool, get them packed away, and then tomorrow night we will make hummus. Alright, guys. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Very simple chickpeas in the pressure cooker. More pressure cooker cooking coming soon. Alright, guys. Be safe traveling to the tubes. Take care.